This is CHS World News Video with General Krisnov of the Soviet Socialist Republic military. Happy New Year. I hope this year is better than the last one. Probably not. Did you have a good Imperial holiday? Actually, don't answer that. First, it makes you look crazy because you're talking to a computer screen. Next, I really don't care. The nice people who were supposed to give me my promotion said I won't get it. Well, good for them. They won't get to see next week. I know people more influential than you. I will get my promotion. It might take longer now. Iran's army chief declared on Thursday that the police have already quelled anti-government unrest that have killed 21 people, but that his troops were ready to intervene if needed as authorities staged more pro-government rallies. The protest, which seemed spontaneous without a unified leader, erupted a week ago in Iranian's second city of Mashhad over economic hardship, mostly high youth unemployment, costly living standards, and alleged corruption. Quote, although their blind sedition was so small that a portion of police force was able to nip it in the bud, you can rest assured that your comrades in the Islamic Republic Army would ready to confront the dupes of the great Satan, United States. Major General Abdur Mozel was quoted in official media as saying, Iran's vastness as well as restrictions on independent media makes it hard to determine the breadth and depth of the unrest. Semi-official labor news agency ILNA said the government on Thursday lifted restrictions on Instagram, one of the social media tools used to mobilize protesters, but access to that was widely messaging app Telegram remained blocked, suggesting authorities remained uneasy about protest threats. In the latest protests, which gradually occurred after nightfall, social media videos showed demonstrators in Khor Hamad in southwest Iran on Wednesday, even throwing stones at riot police, who were retreating. In other social media footage, hundreds poured into streets of northwestern city of Ormaya near the Turkish border chanting anti-government slogans. U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday called potential talks between North and South Korea, quote, a good thing, and the South Korean presidency said he'd agreed there would be no military drills with South Korea during the next month's Winter Olympics. South Korea's presidential Blue House said Trump told South Korea's President Moon Jae-in in a telephone call that he hoped inter-Korean talks would lead to good results and that he would send a high-level delegation, including members of his family, to the Winter Olympics, which will be held in South Korea. In a tweet ahead of South Korean statement, Trump hailed potential talks between North Korea and South Korea as a, quote, good thing, and took credit for any dialogue after Seoul and Pyongyang this signaled willingness to speak. Quote, does anyone really believe that the talks and dialogue would go on between North and South Korea right now if I wasn't firm, strong, and willing to commit our total might against the North? Trump tweeted, adding that, quote, talks are a good thing. Asked about the suspension in drills, Pentagon spokesman Colonel Rob Manning said, quote, the Department of Defense supports the President's decision and is the best interest of the South Korea U.S.-led alliance. North Korea has long denounced U.S.-South Korea joint military exercises as prelude to invasion. U.S. officials have earlier responded coolly to North Korean suggestion that the talks of the State Department saying Pyongyang, quote, might try to drive a wedge between Washington and Seoul. Okay, I see inconsistencies here. First, Donald Trump doesn't want to talk. Now he does. You people have a great president. This has been General Krisnov of the Soviet military with CHS World News Video, a subsidiary of CHS Broadcasting.